You want me to intro, or you want an intro?
I'm going to intro. Welcome, everybody,
okay.
to ChatLoopBackOff. And today we have Robert, who's going to be talking to us all about Jaeger. Robert, it's been a hot minute. How are you? Introduce yourself. I will be in the background.
I will. Thank you, George. My name is Robert Sirchia. I am the Director of Technical and Community Marketing here at SUSE. And I think, what are we going to talk about today? Now, I don't know what it's called because it's not spelled like the German way. So it means so it's kind of confusing. It's Jaeger, I think is what it said. So we're going to do it. Is it Jaeger, George? Is it Jaeger? Jaeger? I don't know. Anyhow,
I say Jaeger, but I watch Pacific Rim, so that's what I'm going with. Probably incorrect.
I thought it was the Jägermeister that you love, or we all love for that matter. So I'm taking this approach. I've never touched Jaeger. I've never touched Jaeger. I've heard of it. I kind of know what it does. But in my world, it just hadn't come up where I needed to know what it is. So I'm taking the approach of this where I'm a new user. I've never touched this before. I'm going to give this project a whirl, and you do it like you do anything else. You just kind of go in there and you say, JaegerTracing.io, bring it up. Okay, all right. So what I have is any user, I'm going to test something out. I got a website, and I guess I need, is it logging or monitoring? We'll get to that. And so my use case is, well, I'm not going to do it in dev. So I have a cluster that's running here locally. I'm using Rancher Desktop in case I mess up. I have an easy reset button, because anyone testing a project out, you're not going to do it in production. You're probably not going to do it in dev because you don't want to slow your devs down. You're going to do it somewhere else and somewhere isolated. So I felt that was the right kind of path, because, back when I was an operator, that was the path that I would do. It did it on my desktop or a separate environment. If it prove it out, we like it, we tried it in dev. Try not to slow down developers. So that's the premise of how I'm approaching this. So, all right. So what is Jaeger? Jaeger is an open source distributed tracing program. The website looks nice. I like it. All right. Nothing down here. CNCF graduated project. Congratulations. That's quite a feat. I should know. So I mean, let's get started. I don't think I need to download it just yet. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. So what does this mean? Instrumentation. Jaeger must be instruments so the tracing Jaeger with OpenTrally SDK. Historically, projects is their own AKG. Okay. That's good to know. I'm not sure that's good for getting started. So all-in-one is quick local testing. All right. So wait a minute. Your all-in-one is literally a Docker. Is it? Are we? It's like kicking the tires. But how do you? Can that test against my cluster or not? Like, does anyone know? If you're in the audience, I'm reading it, so feel free to guide if you're watching and if it's on replay. Don't try to answer any questions. So let me see. So I don't think I want it running in Docker. I think that would kind of defeat the purpose of cloud native. I mean, I'm trying to test and see if I would do this in production. Okay. On Kubernetes, see the operator. Okay. Docker Compose. Let's read all this. Let's go through this. All right. Features, discovery, data running. All right. So this is just kind of running independently. And I'm not sure if that's what we want to do, is to do it independently. So let's see. Docker Compose, that's not from source. I guess we're gonna go with Kubernetes. Okay. So we're on GitHub. Let's read through here. All right, this is the implementation of Kubernetes. I mean, hold on. Is that all we need is an operator? All right, hold up. Let's see if there's something else. Is there like an architectural diagram or something? Let's go there real quick, because is that all you need? Oh no, there's more to it. Oh, yeah, there's a lot more. Okay, so why are we going? That doesn't make any sense. So wait a minute. we go to Kubernetes. Let's just try to can I open that in a new tab? No, sorry. This is confusing. Ugh. All right, so you take me to GitHub. I'm here. All right, so what do we got to do? A lot of code. It's good. Getting started. For church, you have an ingress controller. I'm using Rancher Desktop. Traffic is already installed. I know it. You can see it here. That's good. Yay. Let's see what else. The operator instructions. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Already, I'm just questioning where's the Helm chart? Like, is there? And we go. All right, so we're going back to the docs. All right, so this user experience is.
This seems to be operator first, right? Like, do they want you to install the operator on the cluster and then you?
I think so. It just says, please see operator. All right, I'm following. We're hitting this. Oh man, this is embarrassing. All right. All right. So once the deployment. All right. So apparently we need a namespace. Let's see if I remember how to create this. All right. Let's bring this up. All right. So everything should be there. Why is that window popping back and forth? All right, let's try it again. All right. All right. Desktop. All right, so I have a folder. Okay, so with my WordPress stuff in it, let's create a namespace. So it's what's this? We're gonna copy observability because all right. So let's see. Wait. Installation instructions. Okay, I messed that one up. Let's go here. Selling the operator. Okay, so let's read this. Understanding operator. Okay, might have jumped in with creating the namespace. It's okay. Custom resources. Okay, it's in. Okay, install mode. Watch for all events related to Jaeger resources and all namespaces. I mean, I guess we can start with that one. With specific annotations, that's pretty cool. Or namespaces or deployments. Good. Cluster-wide roles, role bindings, watch namespaces. All right. Make sure it's properly configured to talk to Kubernetes clusters if you yeah, it's in there. All right, so I already did this. We created that, and now I guess we can do the second command here. And no, folks, I'm not typing that out. I'll fat finger it. This will be here all day. All right. I forgot I'm streaming, so you guys probably can't read that.
If you wouldn't mind bumping up that twice.
A little bit more. Is that big?
That works right there. Yeah, that's fine.
Man, this is taking forever. I'm also doing it with Rancher Desktop. I assure you I have resources to it, but I think it's slowing my whole machine down. All right, so let's see how long this takes. We'll let that go. Let me go back over here and read. Okay, this creates a namespace. Yeah, that's common. This creates a namespace. This installs customer research. You're tracing. All right, let's see if that's done. No, she's taking forever. Oh, no, there it goes. Sweet. All right. Let's copy pasta this. Let's make sure that thing's running. We'll follow these documentations. All right. So far, I'm not gonna lie. Going back and forth, it's been kind of confusing. Like I'm like just like that's just weird. Like you're going like let's go to our docs. Let's go to GitHub. Let's go here. That's just weird. I don't know why. All right. It's not ready. It's available. It's taken a fat minute. We'll keep reading.
Should we care about those warnings?
Those are warnings? Oh.
The unable to handle the request, couldn't get a resource list.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see those.
Cert manager stuff. Uh-oh.
I don't know. We can try it again.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if it comes up or if that's a... I don't know if any of that was fatal or not.
Yeah, I don't know. The server's currently unable to handle the request. Okay. Do we need to bump up the server? That's all right. So it doesn't seem like it's liking that. So let me go back here. Because what I'm thinking is I might have to bump up the resources in Rancher Desktop. I have 4 gigs of memory and 4 CPUs on this thing. So, this would be pretty, I don't know. This is a hog. Well, I guess we should go back. Let's look to see if there's resource requirements. Back in the Linux days, remember those where you have to how much memory does this need? Is my cluster under provision? I don't know. That's a good question. All right, let's try this again. All right. Let's just keep pushing along, but I don't think this is going to work because we are not up and running. And so let's see if we can back this out. All right, what do we want to do here? All right, now I got to remember how to roll back a deployment. George, you remember how to do this?
Oh, man.
You know what? We'll look.
Yeah, let's.
I forget.
It's gonna be rollback education day, I guess.
We forget commands. Like I know where to go find it. Rollback deployment. That's what's that command? Where's the audience? That's how I know no one's. That's all I want. Damn it. Where's the audience? Like phone a friend. Where's that command? Apply next.
Keep going down. I see it in the
there it is.
in
There
the
it
table
is.
of contents there on the right.
There it is. That's it.
Ooh, rollout status. That's what I would start with. Maybe we could see at least what the error was.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just. All right. Did I spell that right? Oh, no, I forgot what it is. Sorry, I think we're hung up here.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Should we wait? I don't think we should wait. I think we should just like.
I think it would have errored out by now, right?
I mean, we've been here for a few minutes, man. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. I think it's fair. We can what's that command here? Roll out to get pods. That's what I'm out. Let's roll out history. Rolling back to previous. There it is. Now you said it's a current deployment. That's what we want. Oh, okay. We didn't even get to that point. You see that? It's like I can't roll it back because I can't find it. Oh, this sucks. So it doesn't even look like it's there at all. So it doesn't have the deployment. Let's see what was it trying? Let's see what. Let's actually see what's in that deployment because I might have to manually go cut that stuff out. I've had to do this before. Oh man. Oh, you're not going to be nice to me. Come on, open. All right, so let's bring this over so we can see it. All right, we did what? Annotations, versions. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's just the schemas. All right, nothing big and crazy in here. Oh no, this is way too big. This is gonna suck. All right, well let's table that and go back to our operator and try this again because it doesn't seem. I don't think I got it. All right. While we're waiting, I can come back here and hopefully that goes. All right. So what does this do? This is all the CRD for the API version, Jaeger. Okay. All right, we got to that. Let's give this a minute. No errors all over. What is up here?
Whoa. All right.
What? Hold on. Rollback already exists. Oh, because we couldn't roll back because it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this sucks.
Could you just blow away the deployment and?
We can't see it, right? So if I do k git, I just have my WordPress one.
Huh.
I mean, that's a okay. All right. So I get this error. So it's created all of this. So I can either manually go in there and scrape all this crap out, or what? That's a bad user experience. All right. So this will stink, but this is why I decided to use it. Diagnostics. Let's see if it found anything. Nope, didn't find anything because nothing's in there. Troubleshooting. No, these are just logs for Rancher Desktop. Reset Kubernetes. I will not delete container images, but we'll do it. So the tool I'm using here to test this out, I knew not to trust that this was going to go smooth as planned because nothing ever does. I'm using Rancher Desktop. It has the ability to just reset Kubernetes. You can do a factory reset, which is like resetting everything back to the basics, or you can just reset Kubernetes. So that's why I'm using this one right here. So as it's blowing away, it'll spin up K3S in the background. We'll give this a fat minute. We'll get it off screen, and we'll clear this up. So far, not the user experience I would like. I'm kind of curious. All right, let's clear this. Let's go back. Where did we leave off? This is basically where we're stuck at. Is installing the Kubernetes operator with kubectl. In case you guys were wondering, it gives you a little space bar. It takes a minute or two to come back. So let's read through this.
So Robert.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to give you a background commentary while you're reading here. I was able to find a Helm chart for the Jaeger backend in the GitHub repo for Jaeger itself. I will go ahead and. However, I don't know if this is going to lead you on a wild goose chase or not. It's just github.com Jaeger tracing /Helm charts. Got the URL.
Address. Let's bring this up. Okay, so
hi, Orlin. Orlin says hello.
Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. It's a little late for you. Don't say it too late.
Hey, how's your Jaeger, Orlin?
Yeah, how's your Jaeger? Is he drinking it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, we have Helm charts.
I don't know if it's going to help you or
make it worse.
More. Yeah.
Okay, so this morning I had to. So here's a fun fact. This morning I was trying to install WordPress because I knew I wanted to have an app ready, and now I have to do it again. Helm wasn't working because it was on my development branch, and it was literally just burning down. I'm like, why is this not working? I'm like, oh. That's my branch of Helm, and it's not the latest and greatest blessed version. Let me go actually install it. All right, so is this done? We're starting a virtual machine. All right. Bear with me, folks. My cluster's not back up and running. So far, this is like the hard way. If it kind of feels like Kelsey Hightower's, Kubernetes the hard way, like we didn't have to do that. We can do it the easy way. But this feels a little bit hard. So we're gonna get this this Helm chart a role. I wonder if there's something in, what is it called? Artifactory? What was that? Oh my God, what is that? Artifact Hub. Do you think we have it? I don't know. I didn't even check.
I'll go check.
All right, K3S is starting the back end. It's working. It's just a little slow. This poor machine is hanging on for dear life. It's okay.
Lots of Jaeger resources and Artifact Hub. I will paste that URL in the chat, but it's long.
Copy link address. Let's take a journey together, folks. And to the maintainers and the contributors of Jaeger, I'm not knocking you guys. So just not, don't feel it. If you guys want to do this again and you guys show me like what how much of an idiot I am, I'm willing to do this on camera once again. Oh my God, there's a lot here. Oh, is this like everyone's own version? Okay, so this one's from this one's from
a lot of them are just the components because each of those is an artifact. So
all right, so let me see if let me make sure Rancher Desktop's back up. No, it's not, but I guess we should probably look and see what all the components we need. So this is installing the operator on OpenShift, all in one deployment. Whoa, what the hell is, what's this? The simplest way to create Jaeger instance by creating a YAML file like the following example. This was called all-in-one, which is an all-in-one image combining the agent.
that's what you want. I think that's what you want.
You know, you could have put the quick make
quick start at the top.
You could have put that at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, guys! All right, you're killing me. All right, so what am I waiting for?
Wait. This? Before you deploy, though, if you look at I'm looking at the table of contents on the right on the docs, deployment strategy for all-in-one. You might want to also read that first.
Yeah, let's go there. Why we're gonna go there? Why we're waiting for my? Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Here's a. All right, so let me ask this question. We have all-in-one. Do you recommend all-in-one for production? I mean, is there a production all-in-one strategy? Are we recommending it? Like, that's interesting. Just saying. Production strategy. Environments where they're scalable, highly available architecture. Okay. Well, what's the streaming strategy? It's decided to augment production. Okay. Existing Kafka cluster. I could promise you that there's no Kafka cluster on my cluster. Okay, well, let's understand. What are we doing here? All-in-one. Latest. Okay. Configuring custom resources. I don't think we need to go deep into configuration. I think let's go back to what it said up here to quick start. If the all-in-one does everything, let's configuring the operator. All right, I think this is what we want right here. Thanks, George, for explaining this one. All right, where is? All right, so that's not what we want. Let's do a new file. Simple.yaml. IDE I'm using is not really it's kind of an IDE. It's called Zed. It's really cool. I like it. Check it out. Zed.dev. I am not a paid spokesperson, so. All right. Let's Looks legit. I'll save it. All right. Let's get that off the screen. And what am I doing? Copy this. I'm an idiot. I didn't spell it correctly. Post Jaeger tracing.io. What? So we need to, all right. All right, development, testing, demo purposes, not for production. Oh, okay. So how do you not seeing this? Oh my God. Does it mean, all right, let's try this.
Do you link the YAML file just in case?
You think so? You think that's it?
No, I mean, I was just wondering.
I mean,
yeah, it all looks right. Yeah, I was just making sure.
I was like, I mean, there's one indentation.
I know.
I can't mess that one up. I can mess up.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to rule it out.
Yeah. All right. So it's not seeing it. It's copy paste. Nothing looks crazy in there. No. All right. So I don't think this is going to be. All right. So that's not working. That could be environmental. I can go on a rabbit hole with that one. But yeah. What if we go? There's this quick start. We know that we found it and it's intended for it. But what if we go? Is this guy's Helm chart here? I mean, you want to get? Should we give this one a whirl?
We're 0 for 2, so might as well go for it.
Look at this. Using Helm right here for you, buddy. Helm. All right, and so by the way, this is not the most recommended thing because like pulling a Helm chart off the internet, this is kind of dangerous. Like I don't recommend this for everybody.
You got a comment in front of your.
Oh, I got it copied the silly $sign.
This is why I always recommend to projects don't put the shell prompt $sign in your documentation to make it easier to copy and paste.
Public service announcement from George Castro. Please do not put the $prompt in front of your documentation for copy and paste purposes. Yeah, so this is not recommended, but we're going to give it a whirl. What can go wrong, right? All right, we added it. Is that it? All right, so let's see if we do all right, well, let's.
Oh, Helm search repo Jaeger tracing, and that'll show you the full name. Yeah.
Oh, I just saw that. They should have put that in a copy box. That would have been great. I'm going to do a PR against this and say, hey, man, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we get, folks. Let's see what we get.
Yes.
Okay. So we have the Helm chart for the operator. So we got Jaeger and the operator. Now, did we go back to the architecture? Do we like, so if we go here, Jaeger query. All right. So I would guess that there's those, we probably need to install both, right? There's no Jaeger chart. Let's do the documentation just in case. Maybe there's an order of operations. One will fail without the other one. All right, Helm install. All right. Well, wait, whose documentation is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. Okay, so this, I think this is Jaeger's like documentation here. So let's copy the install. Before we execute it, let's just make sure there's nothing on here. All right, configuration. All right, so we're going to start at the top. Now, I think we're in a better spot, George, because we're back on Jaeger's Helm charts and tracing, which should have been prominent on the front sheet. So we're going to just take it from the top. Fingers crossed. We got something. We have some, folks. All right, so export pipeline. All right. We port forwarding here. By the way, if you guys didn't know it, Rancher Desktop lets you just do port forwarding instantly. Let's see if we can try that. Now, you know what? We're not going to try it. We'll just follow what they did here. Follow the directions, Rob. Don't deviate. It's a pending status. Okay. I'm making it bigger, folks. Can you bear with me? All right. All right. Let's try it again. All right. Sweet. That's awesome. That is, it looks like it's working. Let's go back to the documentation here. So we've done this. By default, the chart deploys the following. Okay, so now we know what it's doing. The guys at Jaeger, your documentation just got amazingly better. Thank you. All right. The daemon set, the collector query, the UI deployment. Okay. Stateful set subject to change. Okay. Well, it might not be there, but that's okay. All right. Custom. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, we can't do it there, so let's do it here. I know why. Because we didn't use
the $sign again.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was because. God damn it. All right.
Boom. There we go.
Oh my God. Look at this. This feels better. This feels better. All right. A lot of stuff in here. I'll be scrolling forever. So that's not what we want. Let's go back here. All right. So this told me I needed, this one here said I needed to ensure explicitly default storage options are subject to change. All right, so port forwarding is on. What if we copy this? And let's just see if we got. Can we have a win with the UI, folks? Can we just have a win with the UI? You think? All right. All right, that didn't work. I don't know what happened. All right. It's still in the pending status. So that's probably our problem. All right, so clear this. Everything there, stop. Good. Let's come back over here. Let's say. Look at that one, George. We have 3 running, 2 in crash loop back off, and then 1's terminating. This is amazing.
Screenshot that one for the.
I'm gonna show my kids.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you either want total failure or total success.
I know. I'm coming back to that one. I'm gonna put that one on Twitter later.
Yep.
Okay, so let's. All right. Okay. Let's try the first one. Oh, come on. Come on, autocomplete. Okay, so I don't know if it's the streaming or not, but this machine can normally handle a lot more running on Rancher desktop than that. All right. All right. This one, the server's not even going for it. All right, let's try another one just for funsies. All right, so I think I lost my Rancher desktop instance because it's not finding it at all. All right, dang. All right. So let's rerun nothing. All right, I think we're gonna have to restart Rancher desktop. I don't know if it's my machine not handling it, the streaming, but I should have been a little more prepared for that. Let's try it one more time and see if the demo gods are upon us. Nope. So let's reset Kubernetes. But before we do that, let's go to preferences. And maybe it's just me. Let's up it as much as we can. 5. The CPUs or memories. Let's just go up to 8, maybe. I'm going to push my machine here. Apply. Let's see if this thing. Well, so what we're going to do is we're going to reset it. The Helm. We got somewhere with the Helm chart, but I want to look at the Helm chart again and just follow this documentation because we're going to need a minute for that to reset. And the reason why I reset it, not because I'm in this crash loop back off or this one is terminating. It's just because Rancher Desktop is not liking this so far. So from a size perspective, I don't know how big this is and how big this deployment is. Because you're like, hey, make sure your node can handle X, X, Y, Z, right? You got to scale that up. It's really not clear, right? Prerequisites. Cert manager, all this other stuff. Yeah. All right, let's go back and we'll read. Not there, here. All right, show. We're waiting for Rancher Desktop in case anyone wants to know. Okay, we're going through. So it's going through what it's doing with Elastic. So we have Elastic. With the UI, the collector, and the agent. So I'm assuming Elastic's okay.
Yeah, it's unclear to me which of these are optional and which of them are required for.
I always thought like if we go to Artifact Hub, right? And is there like a Jaeger? Is like there's like the quick start? You think? And we have a minute because I'm waiting for my cluster to come back up.
Yeah.
Like, do you think there would be like that? Would be someone needs to do that.
I was thinking the all-in one. There it is.
Where?
I thought I saw it. Scroll down. Keep going. I saw all-in-one. There it goes. Keep going.
Ooh, there it is.
But I think that's a thing we've tried before, isn't it?
Yeah, we did, but
it wasn't a Helm chart. It wasn't a
Helm chart,
wasn't it?
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah, and that's a user's personal namespace. That's not from the project. If you look at the GitHub URL. Not that I don't trust Hansi.
We're not. We're not saying we don't trust you, but it's the internet. Don't trust anybody. I tell my kids that all the time. You can't trust anything. All right. I mean, we could go with that.
It might be worth tossing the GitHub URL in your browser and just walking through it to see. Maybe you could at least see what components it's trying to install and derive from that.
Yeah, we could do that.
You know what I'm saying?
This poor guy.
Maybe by seeing what the Helm chart does, it'll help us understand the what we're dealing with here.
Did I copy pasta that wrong? No.
Or is there a click to the link?
Yeah, let's see if is there all-in-one tracing gets started. Hold on. Jaeger tracing all-in-one says the purpose is versus check this out, installing it. Okay. All right. Oh, here it is. Let's look at this. All right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to grow that one a lot there.
Really?
Zoom that one a lot. Yeah.
My watch is telling me to stand, and no, it's not doesn't stand. It's time to figure this out. Now I'm mad. All right. So the repository all-in-one. All right. Seems legit. Health check URL. Okay. Badger data. I mean, you want to YOLO and see if we get something with this one?
Yeah, it's your laptop. Let's roll.
I mean, it's in the cluster. This one doesn't have like a... All right, we're back up. Rancher Desktop. Thank you for the win. Oh, crap. That was easy. No failure there. How we doing on time, buddy? How much when you kick me out?
Got about 8 minutes.
8 minutes? All right.
We had it partially up, so we're close.
We did. We had...
Yeah. We don't always get that far.
Nope. Okay. Give me a URL. Okay, I knew that I did port forward, so I knew that was going to happen. Same error as before. Let's just check. Okay, we'll do it on the other tab. So I can... Okay, get pod. Okay, so we're back in the same spot that we were before. So we're missing something in in deploying this. So let's see if we can let's just describe one of these pods and see what it looks like here. All right. Oh my God. So what do we got? Successfully align that. Interesting. Scheduled, pulled, unhealthy. All right, so it's refusing connection on that port. All right. It might be waiting for something else. So let's, okay. So that was the collector. Let's see what the query is. But I think we have Cassandra. Did we need 2 instances of Cassandra? Because I don't remember that before. All right, let's check out the last one just to make sure. Before I start blowing anything away, I just kind of like look and just kind of peek at everything before. But we'll try this again. Okay. Okay, hold up here. Wait a minute. We just might have been time before one of these Cassandras was not running. Now they're both running. So
maybe it's just a matter of time, pulling containers and da 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 da.
No one said Kubernetes was fast, folks. Like, I just want to be honest with you. No one said
eventually
it's fast. I mean, like, I guess so.
Oh! With 3 minutes left to go. I knew we'd do this.
All right, hold up here. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, people, we might have something. We might have something.
And it has to says Jaeger UI in the tab title, so it has to be. Yeah.
Okay, so we got about I think 3 minutes left, 3 minutes left. I wouldn't say it was I'm going to say it's a success. We got to this point. Who's this guy? I'm going to just give him a shout out. Hansel, whoever this is, great job putting this together. It worked. It was a better experience than here. This is like the hard way, but the easy way with Helm and being able to do that's pretty cool. So we got it running. I wasn't able to test my app on it because we've blown it away a couple times, but this was fun. This was great. Yeah. Thanks, George, for inviting me.
Yeah, it's always good to like look at things at the architecture. Let me go ahead and switch to you can stop sharing.
Okay.
Part of the reason we do this is, we do get a lot of users that try to run stuff, and no matter how much experience you have and all that stuff, what we try to highlight is how to learn, right? Like when you immediately were like, hey, I need to find an architecture diagram, right? Like that's the kind of thing that we want people to realize, that like, sometimes you got to stop, zoom out a little bit and try to determine what's going on. And also
go ahead.
No, I was going to say also not the first time you've run something and it looks like it errors out, and then you come back later and you were right all along, but then you start second guessing yourself anyway and ripping other things apart. Mm-hmm. So just something to think about.
And I was like, when I'm in that state, when we saw like you're in crash back loop, and I'm like, I've learned the hard way where I'm like, oh, this doesn't work. Let's start doing something. Like you look at it, you have to describe everything and get just enough of the logs in there. You're like, okay, no, this is not it. So that's another way for it. But this was fun. But for anybody out there getting started, we feel your pain. This is a great experience.
Yeah, and of course, looking forward to that feedback. Definitely, you should definitely PR those that formatting fix for the paste command in the official Helm chart. I think might be an easy one. And with that, folks, thanks for coming in. Robert, are you coming back this year? Which one are you doing next?
You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna go get my dartboard out in the CNCF landscape and throw it and just see where it lands. I'm
not
going
storage.
On not storage. No,
not storage. At least you got something up and running, right?
Not storage. My heart goes out for I forget his name. We did storage. Longhorn. My heart goes out to you. I watched yours. I'm sorry. So I will come back. I don't know which one, but I'm always here for you, George.
Yep, and we'll always keep trying. With that, folks,